Giving small business owners and entrepreneurs multiple resources from legal insight to networking opportunities, the Greater Cincinnati and Northern Kentucky African American Chamber of Commerce is hosting two back-to-back events next week that are free and open to everyone. And here to tell us more are Deborah Davis and Zoe Carney. Thanks so much for being here with us.
Thank you so much. We appreciate it.
Well, we're glad you're here. Deborah, let's start with you and let's first talk about this legal clinic. I think it takes place next Wednesday. What is that all about and what can people expect?
Well, I'm going to toss that to Zoe because Zoe's in charge of that one.
You answer that one.
Yes, so it is next Wednesday on the 26th. Basically, I collaborated with local legal experts, attorneys, and law firms in Northern Kentucky and in Cincinnati to talk to small business about the legality of running a small business. So we have people from Berger-Graden, KMK Law, Thomas Downing Law Firm. For the second one is about regulatory compliance and commercial leases.
That sounds amazing. Now, Zoe, why was it important to put this legal clinic together for business owners?
Well, we got a lot of people that come in on a day-to-day basis asking about questions, and sometimes we don't have the answers to give them that advice. So I just thought about having people in that field to come in and to bring that into light, and so everybody can come and have that, get that advice.
Mm-hmm. There's also, I think, the contacts to contracts, if I'm saying that right.
That's right.
That's happening on June 27th of next week. What opportunities can people expect there?
Well, we have several construction companies coming. Messer Construction will be there, Turner Construction, Dodge Construction, Wash-Kokosing will be there, Ohio Department of Development, Ohio Buys, ODOT will be there. So there's a lot of opportunities for businesses, not just in construction, but in other business industries as well, food truck, landscaping, if they have the trucking business, because there are going to be opportunities that will allow them to work as subcontractors with these major construction companies. We'll also have educational workshops for them. We'll be focusing on AI, not just in construction, but how to use AI to make your business run more efficiently and more effectively for your employees and for your business in general.
This really seems so invaluable because I think especially for small businesses, normally you don't get that kind of connection with a bigger company that's done it for years and kind of knows how to pull it off.
Yeah.
Right, exactly. And with Brent Spence Bridge, Wash-Kokosing is the general contractor for that. There are so many other opportunities that are available. For example, like I said, food truck opportunities. Even with ODOT, there are a lot of opportunities. People think, highways, roadways. There's landscaping opportunities. With Ohio Buys, there are opportunities. And then we're going to have people there talking about how to use AI to market your business, how to use AI to make sure that your workflow within your companies are going well and your processes are well. So there's just so many opportunities and workshops that are available to business owners, and that's why they need to be there June 27th at Scarlet Oaks Career Center.
Yeah, and what should people know before they go to either of the events?
First of all, they need to know, like you said, that it is free. It is open to everyone. Any business industry that is out there is welcome to come and participate because they're going to get a lot of information that will be valuable to them. As far as the legal clinic, I think that goes without saying. Every business owner needs to understand the legal ramifications of their business and their business structure, and Zoe's done an excellent job of putting that together. So I think it's 2 days of a lot of information, a lot of opportunities for everyone.
All right. Well, thanks so much, Deborah Davis and Zoe Carney. Thanks for being here with us and sharing all of this information. The Legal Clinic is happening next Wednesday. That's June 26th at the Walnut Hills Public Library. It runs from 11 a.m. to 2 p.m. And Contacts to Contracts is Thursday, June 27th at the Scarlet Oaks Career Campus. That starts from 8:30 in the morning to 3:30 p.m. And again, they're both free and open to the public. We have all of this information on our website, WLWT.com.
You usually don't hear that four-letter word free
That's
very
right.
often, so take advantage.